Okay, just a little bit of strategy on how I set up my sensors over here. So what I'm going to do is in this colony here, the strongest, I'm going to put a total of 9, 15, 15 temperature, a couple of humidity sensors, and my CO2 and my O2 sensors. But what I'm going to start with is you can see how, I'll zoom in, you actually need if you're going to do multiple sensors, if you use these brood minders, you'll have to come up with a naming convention. So for example, this is bottom board. So these sensors front to back. So this is actually south side, north side. M for me is the middle. So BB is bottom board. So basically 2 is the center position. And then 1 would be on one side and 3 would be on the other side. So if I use that convention, a lot of my previous templates around my B models will work out. So yeah. And the reason it's Canadian packing tape is it's all I had left. I had no more clear packing tape. Because when you do put sensors for a whole winter, they do get pooped up and propylized up. And I've analyzed them, and actually there's quite a bit of, especially if it was a sick hive, nosema and even amoeba, pasted on the sensors. So by using packing tape, and you can see how I don't use those long tabs. So this allows me to put them and not worry about these tabs sticking out of the box and actually creating an airflow seam. So the packing tape allows me to quickly clean and remove any of the poop and propolis and then retape it with fresh tape. These two are temperature humidity sensors. So you can see SL, so that'll go on top of the slatted rack, M2 middle position, and this one is top M2. So I'm going to put one now, but eventually I'm going to put another 8 on top of the top box when I come back in a couple of weeks. So what I want to do is just get an understanding of dynamics around a slatted rack. I do have some temperature sensor data, but I want to see what the humidity, I guess, dynamics are between top and bottom. The challenge with the bottom sensors, I don't use these temperature humidity sensors. It gets too cold and the battery dies. So I can't use them close to the front entrance because when you get minus 40, 45 outside, those sensors get chilled and die. The battery quickly dies. But these temperature only sensors actually are quite resilient and they do much better. And for example, the front one here, typically I'll go get one, a toothpick, a long skewer, so that this is the one that's going to die because of batteries. So by having a skewer, I can pull it out, change the battery, and put it back in. So I'll be getting that right now before I install them, because this is the one that might die over winter. And yeah, and I guess the other reason I'm putting them on now, especially the bottom boards and the slatted racks, is technically I have another week or two to change them, because sometimes you get duds, especially on the battery front, and the battery quickly drains. So I want to make sure that all my sensors are working so that I get a full data set. So my goal would be to get those 15 sensors reading all winter long, along with the CO2 and the O2, and then I would have a combined full set of data. So that's my ultimate goal. And then I could expand my model to link up oxygen and CO2 all together. And then, yes. Anyways, cheers. And just to give you a quick highlight. So yesterday I went in, inspected them all, and you can see I did switch them. So I ended up switching them fairly easy. That one was really light. So now everything's in their positions. Once I put the sensors in there, I'll actually push them together. I won't tape the seams now, but I'll probably tape the seams around the slatted rack with the bottom box, because I won't be opening up the box anymore, so that basically they can start being moved together. And then what I'll do is I'll tape this seam to the just below the feeders tray up here, so that the bottom boxes are technically joined up. And then next time I'll put in the bubble flow. Cheers.